You're reading too much into things again.
Just let the silence do what it does. You say you're just tired, say I'm too sensitive. I tell myself it's nothing, I tell myself I'll live. You don't hit, you don't scream, you just make me tell everything. These are soft bruises, you can't see them form. I keep touching the places where I know I'm warm. These are soft bruises, they fade too fast. I tell myself it's love, I tell myself it's not that bad. You rewrite the night until I agree, say I'm remembering it wrong. And I want to believe I apologize first, even when I'm right. I keep shrinking myself just to keep you calm. You say this is normal, you say I'm the one who's lost. These are soft bruises under my skin. I keep calling it patience, you keep calling it us. These are soft bruises, I'll let them break. If I don't say it hurts, maybe it won't. I'm not broken, I just bent. I'm not weak, I'm just trying to stop. These are soft bruises, they don't bleach me. I'm supposed to be. These are soft bruises, they can't get that away. I keep loving the hands that keep me in high.
And I'll raise your voice. You don't have to.
I stayed, I stayed, I stayed when you left. I stayed when you left. The room still had your outline in the air, in the light. I didn't move the picture frames, I didn't turn off the lights. My phone stayed face up on the table where we sat. Three dots never came back. I thought silence was a phase. I stayed when you left. I stayed in the space where your voice used to echo, where your head used to I stayed when you left. I didn't run. called your name. I held the door open. You never stayed. I stayed when you they're laughing when I leave. I feel it in the air. Smiles that don't wait for the door. Hands already pointing there. They're laughing when I leave, but I stay in my shade. I keep pretending I don't hear it, like it's not about me. I watch the way the room exhales when I turn my head. I catch the silence trailing me like something I never said. I play it off, I keep it light. Say I'm tired, say I'm fine, but every joke feels sharpened now, like it's learning how to bite. I tell myself it's nothing, just noise I shouldn't hear. They're laughing when I leave. I see it in their eyes. I'm the story that gets better every time I'm not inside. They're laughing when I leave, but I don't move an inch. I keep standing in the punchline like I don't feel it here. If I stay quiet, will they keep me around? If I stay swallow, will I make less sound? I keep folding my stuff into shapes I can't hold. I keep paying the price just to not be alone. I'm still here. I'm still here. I know what this is. I just don't stop it. They're laughing when I leave. I hear it now. They're laughing when I leave. I see it now. They're laughing when I leave, and I still stay. I give on everything just to be okay. I wait for the laughter to stop before I walk back in. They say it's better to have loved than to never know at all. But I'm not sure that saying fix this fall. I held something in my hands that I couldn't keep. I felt something real that still won't sleep.
I know how this ends. I just thought this time would be different.
I swore I'd be better, I swore I'd change, but I feel the floor give away. I'm falling faster through what I say, like I'm chasing the words in my head. I swore I'd be better, I'm nice and bad, but I'm slipping again. You look at me like I'm steady, like I don't do this wrong, like I don't hear the ticking before the ball. I see the rabbit running, I follow anyway. I say I won't repeat it, that I do this time. The wall stretched over, the lights burn slow. I swore I'd be better, I swore I'd grow, but I feel myself letting go down the rabbit hole of who I've been, chasing a vision I'll never win.
I know this story. I know this fall. I feel the spiral. Throw it down the rabbit hole. Down the rabbit hole. I swore I'd be better, I swore I'd stay. I feel the ground I swore I'd be better, I swore I'd try, but it keeps tumbling down inside the corridors of what I know. I taste the light and lose control. I swore I'd be better. I know.
We sat across from different worlds, same table, different lines. You called it love, I called it trying. Your house felt loud, mine felt closed. We both said this is normal, but it wasn't who we went wrong. Just raised apart, different families, different frames. We built our lives on different names, different stories, different plans. Love was real, but it couldn't stand. You said blood isn't everything. I said I know that's true, but roots still pull. And
Of course I am. Naturally. The guys heard me, but the stream was muted. They knew exactly what was going on. They got the whole intro. That's only them that matters anyway, the whole time. But anyways, we're here for it, guys. Yeah, boomer alert. I'm being influenced by osmosis from hanging out with Vapin so much. But the sound tech is getting fired. I gotta turn on the other chat because that one I've got minimized too small. I am the sound tech, so see you guys later. All right, so that's gonna be the stream for tonight, guys. See y'all next week. All right, so I'm very excited to get in here and talk to the guys from HELIX, the brand new brand for Rumbot. Very, very excited about that. These guys are doing phenomenal things for not just the community of Rumble creators, but the community in general of creators themselves. This product that we're going to be talking about tonight is not just for Rumble. This is not an exclusively Rumble product, and this is something that all users can use. All streamers can use. This is a phenomenal replacement, complete and full replacement, in my opinion, for OBS. I haven't used OBS in months now after using the product. And it has been absolutely flawless. It was flawless getting everything set up. It was flawless getting plugged in. I am not a technical guy, as you guys obviously can see. I was talking, but there's that. So you can take my word for it that this is an easy product to use. Before we get into it, guys, don't forget to smash the like button, drop comments down below with your questions, especially if you're watching this VOD later, so that these guys can get feedback, these guys can get questions and inquiries on anything that you guys have for this product. And make sure to like and repost the stream so that we can get as many people in here live as possible. So that it's not just us talking the whole time. We can actually answer some questions. It even works on the go. So simple and easy, says Lady Midnight. Very, very cool. All right, guys. We are going to get into the show. We're going to go ahead and bring these guys in here. Welcome in some of the guys from the team from HELIX. Ray, Vapin, what's going on, guys? How are you?
What up, my friend?
There we go.
I hear text.
I can't actually hear you, Ray.
See?
We
did it. There you go.
We did it.
Good job,
it's
guys.
a whole thing.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
All right.
You know what? It's been about a year since you had me on this show. In like 3 weeks, it'll be a year. And
it's been a minute, man. Yeah,
Here we are again.
And like
I see text all the time.
You were just brand new last time, and
She's
like
a
you had just
brand new
gotten
little
here,
baby puppy.
just a baby boy. It's just a
Yeah, he's
baby.
Still a little wet behind the ears.
Right
Yeah,
here,
also
and then-
testosterone, pudge.
Yeah, right. Or lack thereof. No, like this is as long as I can get, and I'm like, all right, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. But I can't ever go naked face because Mrs. Pudge is like, you lose too many years, and I feel like I'm breaking the law.
Watch out now. Watch. You know who really? It's not my wife. It's my daughter hates it when I shave my beard off.
I
Like
love
cries.
that.
She's
That's
now
so great.
she's gonna be 17 in like 2 months, and it's still. I got the new razor in, and I made a big deal. I was like, "Look, guys, I got an electric razor," and she was like, "Do not." she was like, "I'm telling you, do not." So, yeah,
Right.
kids, man.
Yeah. Dad, you bought that for nothing because you're not allowed to shave your face.
I don't know why we're even talking about this. This is my fault. I've derailed the show from the beginning. What I do?
It's okay.
That's
This
typically
is how it
happens
starts.
when you do tools of the trade. That's how that works.
Okay,
Yep,
well,
yep.
great. I'm glad. I'm really glad that we're just incorporating it right into Mod Mondays here. Huge fan. Yeah.
Who has
We'll
the
just-
best beard? Tex, show over.
Tex.
Let's go.
That's right.
All right, guys, we're gonna rate out.
Oh man.
Thanks for having us, Pudge. It's good to be here with all you guys.
Dude, I'm really excited that we were able to do this the day after you guys did the announcement. I thought that my scheduling was going to conflict and we weren't going to be able to do this. We were going to have to push it back a week and then like all the hype would be gone. And I'm just really excited that we get to talk about it today.
Yeah, well, we're pretty excited about it for sure. I know that like Ray and I have been kind of talking about, doing something like this for a while. We talked about doing this like a couple months ago, Ray?
Yeah. It's so funny. Like we just went through. I got involved in Rumbot 4 months ago now, and have been having all these conversations with techs. Like, okay, like what is the brand? Why are we doing it this way? What's happening? The professional marketing and TV brain starts working. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I do.
And one of the things that really stood out to me, I think, as fresh eyes when we got in here was. Rumble, to Rumble's credit, right, has developed a great piece of technology to help content creators very easily multi-stream their content. Like obviously Rumble wants Rumble to grow, but like I think Rumble does want creators to grow. And so Rumble has positioned themselves in a way where through Rumble Studio, which we're using right now, whether you want to go live or clip or all those tools, to not just own your content on Rumble, but as a creator to give you the power to own your content and to multi-stream and to multicast wherever you want to be. And so for us, as creators, I think techs can speak to this. There's been a little bit of an absence of tools for Rumble in general. A lot of places like BotRix and other places like that aren't developing for Rumble. And there was a little bit of a gap there that Tex and his team stepped into years ago. And I was like, hey, brother, what are we doing this for? Like, if Rumble wants to be like, let creators be beyond Rumble, do we want to just keep this box in one sandbox or like this bot? Like, what are we gonna do with it? And like every single day after we had that conversation, Tex was like, we got a new tool. We got a new tool. We got a new tool. You should see what I'm developing. And something like you said, like Rumbot Studio, dude, which is a forked version of OBS, it's freaking banger. And like the biggest thing that I think that people are sleeping on, and as we jump into Helix, I'm really excited to like get behind in the marketing, the communications thing, the clip tool in what will be in a week, HELIX Studio, right? I said that right, Tex? That's what
we're kind of, we'll talk about the name here for that.
Yeah.
We got to talk
but
about
the clip feature gives you as a creator the ability to 30 and 60-second clips live and store it right in your hub cloud. So like literally last night as I'm playing with my buddies, I'm live. I got 15, 20, 30 clips on the go. I'm one button and it's there. It's there. And unlike some of the other tools, which have been great, I'll be clear, I'm not like knocking other tools, but unlike some of the other tools, you don't have to hold on to that link. You can just go to your hub and it stores all of your clip history. So like you can pull up the hub right now and you can see I've got clips for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And so it's really cool. Texas crushed it. He is a literal genius. I'm just riding the coattails and here to talk about it. So,
well, I appreciate that. What's up, Rants Raid? Welcome
Rants Raid. What up, Clev? Good to see you, my guy. Man, we got a good crowd in here already.
Clev, is that Clev has disrespect or whatever he called himself?
Dr. Clev Respect.
Clev Respect.
I saw that tweet.
Yeah, you saw that too.
Clev, man.
I really like that he was like, don't call me Dr. Clev Respect and don't call Doc. Like, whatever else.
Right.
What do we do, Clev?
Right.
What a tweet.
I'm so tired of being mistaken for the greatest gamer on earth.
Yeah, he was like, very clearly, Doc wears black sunglasses and I wear purple.
Right, yeah. I understand the mistake. We're both great gamers.
Clev, that may be the best
tweet I've seen
in months. It was pretty
Facts.
good. I liked it.
Facts.
It was good
Just
times.
out of nowhere. Huge fan.
Okay, but to answer your question about the whole thing with what we're going to call Studio, right? Like right now it's Rumbot Studio.
I'm letting cats out of the bag.
Yes, but I mean, some of the stuff we do need to kind of like rename. A lot of the stuff will kind of be, named the same.
Right. Yeah.
But in terms of like the studio, we're going to need to call it something different. And the reason for that is because if you look up Helix Studios, it's not a good thing. So that's why we're called HelixTools.org.
You know how many hits we will get, though? We'll get so many hits.
So many website hits.
We'll get every hit ever. Free marketing. This is brilliant.
It's porn, chat.
Yes, it's gay porn, chat, as a matter of fact.
Never mind.
Oh, even
I'm out.
better.
That's one angry homo.
So, we're kind of throwing around the different ideas. Mostly, pretty much everything is going to be rebranded over to the new name and so forth. It's going to stay the same. Functionality is going to be the same. Everything that you guys have set up in the hub, it's all going to be the same now. You're going to be able to go to helixtools.org. You're going to be able to click into the panel from there. Everything is going to be right there on one site rather than being fractured into 5 different websites, which has been something that we've been kind of, talking in the back end, how to basically do it. How do we bring it together? And so being able to do this and to move outside of just the Rumble ecosystem, which we've been doing that for a while now anyway, if you look at like our copyright free music and all the other kind of stuff. So now we'll be able to kind of take the name and we'll be able to go, and hopefully without any of the negative kind of aspect of, quote unquote, being associated with Rumble, as it were.
Right.
So we're looking forward to that. I mean, it's true, regardless if people want to hear about it or not. Some people just, for whatever particular reason, they're like, oh, Rumble, right? I'm like, yeah, but we service more than just Rumble creators. And so that's been kind of a stickling point for, Connect. And Connect's kind of like really what I've really been kind of focusing on, kind of pushing out there, because it's a place where brands and creators and developers and publishers, you guys can meet, discuss business, you guys can cover games, all that other kind of stuff. So like right now, it's just the holding. By this Sunday, knock on wood, once Sunday comes around, then everything on that right there will be live and up and available.
Nice.
And then we'll just go forward from there. So.
Yeah, I think Tex brings up a good point, and again, like I don't want to sound like I'm trying to be anti-Rumble. I love Rumble, like Rumble's great, but out in the communities and out in the industry, there's still a long way to go to do 2 things: to prove that Rumble is more than just a political platform, and to prove that the communities aren't. I mean, I should call it like it is. Aren't a bunch of racists hiding behind free speech? Like those 2 things are the most like. Oh my God, why would you be in Rumble? And, I think Chris is doing a good job on social media, being out there, like, and working on changing narrative. But like, all of us have to do what we can do if we want to see Rumble grow. I mean, we've said this around Rumble Pudge since I've been here. Like, the rising tide raises all ships, right? And so, like, all of us, as opposed to maybe fighting each other sometimes, should be coming together and trying to get this stuff up, because we do carry a little bit of a responsibility trying to shift the narrative. Right. Of what Rumble actually is. And like, I don't think that Rumble is a hive of creators who are just clip farming and calling other people's content their content. I don't believe that Rumble is a bunch of creators who are just selfishly trying to do their own thing. And we have that. I mean, we have both of those things.
Of course.
But the core of this community is people that really care about this community. And as we raise it, I think that we will be the ones that will be responsible for shifting that narrative a little bit, but it's on us. I mean, if in my chat and I'm being a racist, political, right wing, whatever, then that's what people think Rumble is, and so, and like, right. Look, make whatever content you want to make. I want to be very clear about that. Like, I don't care if you want to paint your face orange and put on a yellow wig and do Trump all night. Like, do whatever you want to do. But the reality of it is, in the industry, it's something that we're working against. We just are. Yeah. We're growing past it, and I think that's silly. I think that maybe other people might have different opinions, but we're growing this thing, and we're in it for the long haul. So what we're doing isn't like trying to create tools to push people away from Rumble. It's trying to still use that ecosystem, use Rumble Studio, do all these things to spread out and reach other creators and help them see that this is another place they can be too. So I think it's a symbiotic relationship, Tex.
Yeah, I really believe in that. And Clev, I don't know if sadly is the right word for that statement. I think that every one of us, I've been saying this for 3 years now, every one of us are early. We are early movers on what is going to be an incredibly impactful platform. And people like you guys, people like Tommy, people like all of the folks that are making these incredible tools and overlays and content and accessories for streamers to use that are almost exclusively on Rumble, if not their foundation is from Rumble. Those are the early movers that are going to be the big impactors that we're making the platform right now. Like YouTube is what it is today because of early movers, you know, that helped develop the platform. And it was tough for many, many, many years. It was very tough. We have to, I haven't said this for a really long time, but we have to remember how young Rumble is. You know,
and specifically in gaming, though, Pudge.
Well, specifically in streaming in general, but especially in gaming. But like, it's only 5 years old in streaming at all. 2019, I think it was. So 7 years. It's a baby, guys, and to your point, Ray, especially in gaming, you know, it's just not anywhere close, and that's actually a really good thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like think about it this way, right? And like let's kill all the sacred cows. Let's just get rid of all of the sacred cows right now, because there's this whole thing in Rumble where it's like, oh, we're not a political dude. Rumble was a political platform. That's what started it when it went live. I mean, like, and look at the success that it had. Okay, just because people don't want to hear the politics that are talked about and the concepts and the conservatism and the things that Rumble is like quote unquote known for, doesn't mean that it's not been successful. I don't know a whole lot of companies or IPs at all that can be less than 10 years old and bringing in billions with a B of dollars worth of investments with other technology companies. So you've also got to understand, and like, I think the gaming community needs to understand this. They're never going to kill the political side, because you can't cut your nose off to spite your face. Like that's what they've done. What they're entrusting us to do as creators is to plow and blaze the trail and dig the ditches for gamers and gaming. And I'll be honest with you, beyond it being like a quote Rumble problem, because that's what I keep hearing, like people saying, oh, it's a Rumble problem, gamers aren't this, whatever. Like, gaming content creation is dying. Like live streaming, playing video games is in the toilet compared to what it was in 2019. And maybe hantavirus will change that for you guys. I don't know. Like,
hey man,
the first cases were in Maryland, and I posted the Back to the Future. Oh, I've heard this one.
We've got a couple here in Texas too that got it.
Yeah. But the point that I'm making is like what we're doing right now, live podcasting, live interaction with communities and discussions with each other. IRL streaming, this is the wave of where it's going, and Rumble is unbelievably strong in that. It's just been about politics. So what we're doing is we're bringing gaming content, gaming lifestyle, nerd culture, entertainment culture, music culture, all those sorts of things. I mean, we were screwing around when you had your great the best Midwest emo playlist I've heard in like forever, as we were waiting for the show to start.
Shout out Robot Music.
Pudge and I are like pulling our Stratocasters out, like, you know what I mean, like doing the whole thing. And so like the point that I'm making is like, yes, there are things like, we're not Twitch right now. We're not even Kick right now. And guys, we're not YouTube right now. But there are strengths that Rumble has above all of those things. That said, as a creator, there are strengths in leveraging all of those outlets.
Yep.
Like there are that. And if Rumble didn't believe that, they wouldn't make it free for you to cross post your stuff. Like
exactly.
Like people don't understand this. Rumble, even if you're paying for Rumble Premium, and people talk about like, oh, I don't want to pay for premium to be whatever. $9 a month, $9.99 for premium, with the higher bit rate and all the things that you get, replaced my $30 a month Restream account on day one.
Yep.
Day one. And it's actually $8.99 if you get it for the year.
Oh, yeah.
So
great. Yeah. Look, a little hashtag ad. The point I'm making though is this, like the tool that they're giving you to put your content everywhere.
For free.
If they didn't believe that was important, then they wouldn't be letting us do that. You know what I mean?
We're streaming to let's see. We are currently streaming to 6 different platforms right now.
Woo, let's go. Even though it says offline in my freaking thing here, I say, but
it does. My bot says offline too. In my hub. So
we're in a transitional phase, boys. We're in a transitional phase.
That's what I'm thinking. That like it's just that's why I haven't said anything. But like that's exactly the point. I don't have to pay $150 a month to be able to restream my content to 5 other platforms other than Rumble.
Yeah, you can.
That is a huge game changer.
I think up to 12. I think is what they said originally.
That's wild.
Yeah,
for free.
And that's, you know,
in,
like
in vertical and horizontal.
I will give it up to Rumble in that, you know, they have done some incredible things with studio. For example, they're constantly like reworking like Canvas 2.0, which I know still needs some love. And I know, I'm sure they're going to get there eventually. You know, and the whole thing with, you know, RTMP,
Yeah.
you know, straight through, you know, so you can go from there, you know, you can stream everywhere.
Yep.
It's great. We just got to give them some time. They got a small team. They're working as fast as they can. They got to test everything with as large of a platform they have. You know, and that's just reality. Yeah, you can't even name 12 platforms. I can probably give you Cliftastic. I can probably give you at least 7 or 8, at least easily.
All right, let's see. I mean, look, so you got YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, Blaze,
Yep.
TikTok Live, Facebook is still live, X is still live.
Yep. That's 8.
Did you say Instagram already?
I did not say Instagram because Instagram changed. Instagram used to not want you to go live unless you're on your phone. So now you can do that. So that's 9.
Own.
Own. And technically we're live on Pickaxe. It's pushing our Rumble feed through.
That's also true. Yeah.
You're welcome, Pudge. I got that one for you right there.
Appreciate that.
You know, and then also, and it's not there yet, but like
Fired
G is on the way up and all these things. I mean, like there's lots of places. And so like as a creator, again, we want to give creators the ability to have the tools to make the content they want to create, whether it's in pre-production, live production, or post-production. Because that's what we're all doing. We're in production. It's what we do. We stress out. I just rebuilt my entire audio setup. I wouldn't do that if I didn't care about it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Like we wouldn't be working on mics and lights and placement and all these sorts of things and what our backgrounds are doing. And like, why is my couch purple when it should be blue? Or like whatever the thing, you know what I mean? Like we wouldn't be spending money on building studios. You know, what was his name? I feel bad because he was really involved in Rumble for a while and he disappeared. The guy that had the huge studio.
What up, Ian?
No, the radio guy. He was around.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yep.
Christian. I think it was his
Crash.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. There were a couple of different guys.
Crash. If you're watching this somehow, dude, where you been, brother? We miss you. But beyond like his studio, he had a honeypot investor that gave him like $500,000, and he built the studio. Like,
bro, if that investor is listening.
I mean, like that's what we're doing. Like, guys, like I don't think the creators understand this. We have forget Rumbot for a second, forget Rumble Studio, forget all the things. With just the camera and the internet connection right now, the way that the internet functions, you have the ability to broadcast at a higher bit rate and better video quality than ESPN does to standard television broadcast.
That's absolutely right. The Italian CEO pushed the bit rate to the limit. And I don't know if he ever broke it. I mean, he got up to like 80,000, and I mean, he was streaming in 4K.
Amazing.
Yeah, well, you know, those Italians.
My upload speed's like 300 up, and I can't get above 6K on my internet. Like, but that's just me.
Yeah, I'm not doing great either.
We have the tools, we have the ability, like, and so what HELIX is about, and what Rumbot has been about, is giving you guys all of the bells and the whistles and the tools that you've seen in other platforms in full control of it. You know, and when Rumble is your source and your output right now, it's easy. We're working on making all the things your source. We're working on making all the things your output. So like, we just want you guys to have the ability to do the things in your live stream that set you apart from the other 300 billion live streamers that there are, you know. And I think that Tex and his team have been unbelievable in the way that they interact with their community and our partners. I mean, Pudge, you're aware of this. We have partner conversations and calls and the partner Discord, and it's nothing for. I mean, Lady ThisistheRay was like, I want someone to be able to go in my chat and type, you know, exclamation Mario and to trigger a video of Mario Dancer. And Tex was like, tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting that in a lot of these developers. And so I think it's pretty incredible what we've tried to do and the community that we're building. I will say this, the fear, right? The fear, and Tex, you take this from me because I know this is the fear, is that people will feel like they're going to like not remember who we are when we go from Rumbot to HELIX. It's such a vastly different brand. Like we're really going to be counting on our community to help spread the word. You're going to see like Helix, formerly Rumbot, for a while, because like we really want people to understand that like it's the same core team. Nothing's changed.
Sure.
Yep, same heart.
It's just we want to be able to go get Twitch streamers. We want to be able to get Kick streamers. We want to get YouTubers. We want to get all these other content creators, and ultimately assimilate them into our communities. That's what we want to do.
Yeah. And then, so, to answer the question Kelvastic had earlier about alerts for multi-streaming, yes, that's 100% in there. I've been working on the last probably 3 months on working and basically integrating multi-chat function, which is basically currently in the hub, but it's hidden from you guys because I hid it from you guys for a while to make sure that I got it right. But that way, then you'll be able to have, your multi-chat overlay from Rumble, from Blaze, from Twitch, from YouTube, and from Kick too as well. Will all be right there. We have.
It works
Blaze.
so good.
Yes, and it looks amazing. It looks really good. It's clean. We also have Blaze, which we're about ready to release here after this weekend. So for those of you guys that do stream to Blaze, you guys are going to have alerts and everything else all right there within the hub. If you use Studio, you're going to be able to use a little drop down, go straight to Blaze. Bob's your uncle, set up all your stuff, press a button, add it to your overlay, and you'll be able to go forward. We're going to be adding Twitch next after we get this done with Blaze. Then we're going to go into Kick, and then finally probably over to YouTube, more or less. We're going to kind of see, because the way that YouTube kind of functions, it's kind of like, it's really bizarre and really weird. And we're even in talks with the new streaming platform that actually emailed us the other day, and they're like, hey, we love what you guys are doing with Rumbot Studio. We totally want you guys to come over. Let's have a talk. And
dude, that's so cool.
Yeah. And so, we want to be able to integrate, your services in with our platform. So let's sit down and have a meeting.
Tex, that's a huge benefit of Rumbot Connect. Or, I don't know if we're calling it Helix Connect. I didn't get the white paper on this yet. But like the whole idea of our Connect portion of the platform is to
talk about that.
Be the handshake for creators and brands and streaming platforms and game developers. We just did in February it was the Rumbot Indie Gaming Showcase. We partnered with Stream Next Fest and have some great people that helped us make headway in with the indie game development community. I actually went down to Rumble Miami and did a show with one of the game devs. It was awesome. But what we're doing is we're getting exclusive key access. We're getting game demos. We're getting pre-releases. We're doing all the back work for creators, right? And like, I just saw Clev's name, so Clevtastic, I'm not picking on you, but like what we want to do is we want to go to Clev and be like, Clev, you've probably never had to interact with and negotiate a whole lot of contracts. So let us put this on the tee for you. Let us give you a smorgasbord of opportunities, professional level content creator opportunities, and you focus on gaming, and we'll focus on making that connection in Rumbot Connect, and we'll focus on giving you that handshake. This is beyond a warm lead for salespeople. They've heard what cold leads and warm leads are. This is a developer who has said, we believe in the community that you guys have built on Rumbot. And so because of that, click this button in your Rumbot hub, or what will be your Helix hub, and come in, grab your game key, start creating on a game that you wouldn't have had access to. This is beyond Keymailer. This is not prove that you're worth it. This is the community's already proved that it's worth it. And here are the opportunities for you to meet with devs, again, with new streaming platforms like Blaze and others that are coming on board. We've got some energy drink brands. We've got some other brands. I'm working with a brand that's wanting to come in and get involved right now as well. Just opportunities to up your professionalism. I mean, even to the point that like we can give you the ability to be like, hey, here's a partnership that you made because of the connection that you have to us. Now you're able to sing that you're a partner of company X and product X, and like you can make some money on the side. It gives you a little bit more legitimacy, and it gives you an easier entry point of experience that you wouldn't have got, because here's where you go find it.
Yeah, because I mean that's the thing that's driven me. The whole purpose behind it, really for me in building out Connect, and Gigi and I, we had this vision of this like over a year ago. We've been thinking about how to implement this and all this other kind of stuff, and we really put our foot down, and we just, once we accelerate the gas, we just coming out with stuff. But the whole goal is because I hate, as a content creator, trying to figure out, well, who wants to work with me. You know, I'm on Rumble. Who doesn't mind being on Rumble? Who doesn't mind talking to us? Because you know we're good content creators over here. We are. We have. I can sit here. I'm looking right here at your chat, Pudge. And besides for you being a fantastic, you know, content creator, I see so many other amazing content creators right now in chat. Right?
Yeah.
Smay. We got Lady Midnight in here. We've got Clovetastic in here. We've got Amish Zaku in here. We've got Helmet Fire in here too as well. And
Amish
so,
Zaku's one hell of a wrestler.
oh yeah, dude. He
Yeah, he is. Yeah, you didn't even know.
mask.
No, I had no idea.
But be that as it may, you know, I wanted to create something that was going to make it easier for all of us to be able to talk to the brands that want to be able to talk to us, because there are a lot of brands out there that do want to talk to us, and they don't know how to talk to us, and we don't know how to talk to them. So let's remove that dividing wall and make it to where they can come and join us, and let's have a conversation and let's do business. You know, it's just
so basically you guys are trying to function as a marketing agency for creators.
Yeah,
We're not trying to. Tex has done it, dude. Like legit. Like
it.
you can pull up the hub right now. And you can go into your Connect page in the hub, and you can see opportunities that are available for you to earn money, to earn endorsements, to earn connection right now. This is a coming feature. This is an established feature, and so like it's a huge game changer for people. Again, that like. Dude, people don't understand. You become a content creator and you're like, hey, I want to play Call of Duty in front of people, and people are going to love it. People don't always realize that like now you are not only a gamer, you're a marketing executive, you're a professional video editor, you're a social media content manager, you're a television producer, you're a live production producer. Like there's all these things. Okay, so like let us make you not be an office chump that's chasing down cold calls. Here's some opportunities.
Right.
Yeah,
and it's very difficult as a creator to do these kinds of things, because it doesn't, even if you're a live streamer, even if you're a good live streamer, it's very difficult to like cold call people and say, hey, can I have free access to your game? I make stuff. And I think it would be valuable to your game if you give me free access or a free product or something to be able to do these exact things that we're doing. It's very difficult to do. It's a completely different mindset, right? You know, vaping, you know, it's a whole different mindset than getting in and selling yourself as a creator and just kind of being yourself live on stream or in a video or something like that.
Yeah. And I think that, you know, as I went and especially went to PAX East, because there's a lot of developers there.
Yeah.
You know, I go to talk to these people and I'm like, you know, what is the number one issue? And it affects creators too. What's the number one issue that we have when trying to figure out who to work with? How do you get in contact with them? If there is an email there, is it the correct email? If it is a correct email, is it going to go to spam? You know, that's why in Connect, there's a whole entire message ecosystem in there. You can send DMs to each other. You can block people, all that other kind of stuff. So that way that removes the middleman, and you're going to get an email being like, hey, someone sent you a message. I better go and check it out. And so, you know, it's really important, you guys, if you guys as creators that go there and do that, you know, reach out to the developers, talk to them. I know some brands, we are working on getting some stuff in there from the brand side, like Sticks, for example, Pickaxe as well.
Sticks, yeah.
Also Blaze too, as well. We've been talking to those guys too, as well. They're probably going to do some stuff in there. And so we do have some brands that are there. It's just a matter of getting them in there. Zenny Optical too, as well. We've been talking to them about doing some stuff. So if you talk to them at DreamHack, make sure you go and be like, hey, when you guys going to join the hub? I'd love to see you guys there. So
nice. Well, that's a good segue into what are your guys? Are you guys going to DreamHack, the two of you? Is Helix going to have any kind of presence? And what is your guys' mission for Helix when you're going to DreamHack this year?
I think it's networking in general, man. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, for us, a big thing that we've got to do this week at DreamHack is to help people understand and overcome that fear that I just said that we had. Like, how do we get out there and let people know that, you know, Helix is the Rumbot team, that nothing's changing from the value standpoint, nothing's changing from the core mission, but helping people, I think, touch it and see it a little bit. I mean, Tex is not coming. I'll be there.
Unfortunately
Tex is
not.
not coming. So
Yeah, I won't be able to make it because I spent all my lunch money on PAX East. So,
Solid investment.
but it was good. I mean, I had a great time. I was able to hang out with the Midnights and stuff like that too as well. We hung out for a couple of days, which is fantastic.
Very cool. Very cool.
The Rumble party was nice. It was good to go there and meet. Got some new users over to the Rumble platform too as well as a result of the party.
Cool.
So content creators, and so it was great. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to see Ray because he's like a giant of a man. So just to throw that out to everybody, he's like 6'8". You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's gonna be so funny if like we meet Ray and he's shorter than Tommy. But that would just be hilarious. I'm just saying.
Nope. I'm a giant. It's all good though.
Oh, we'll see. Apparently me and Midnight are throwing a pool party, so you should come hang out.
Oh, is that what it is? Is that what you guys are doing?
Wear my
I
Borat
guess so.
Speedo.
Huge shout out on that note to Pickaxe once again for providing Midnight and myself a way to go to DreamHack this year. Place to stay. Huge fan for the I guess you would consider that a sponsorship, even though it's our job.
Everybody needs to be joining Pickaxe and
just gonna come crash on your couch.
100%.
Dude, absolutely. Crash on the couch.
Dude, speaking of sticks.gg, in the chat.
In the chat. Guys, very, very cool. I'm gonna have to get Helmet Fire on here and have him talk about sticks as well, because I've been enjoying the platform. I like this sort of resurgence of passion for the gaming community. In general, you've got people, Jeff included with Pickaxe. He's very passionate about the gaming community and being very inclusive about, bringing us into the fold. It's part of the reason why he brought me on the team. It's part of the reason why he brought Midnight on the team, because his mind was just completely opened to the amount of gamers that are out there and the passion that we have for what it is that we do here. Yeah. Dude, Helmet, you're killing it, man.
Legend.
Absolutely killing it.
Yeah, and it's true. I mean, it looks great, dude. It really does. I love the layout and stuff like that. It's brilliant.
Excited for the app version coming out. All right. So moving on with Helix, what are some big things that are going to be changing with the platform once you guys come out with it? You said this Sunday is when you're releasing.
Yeah.
What do we need to be looking out for?
Pretty much, as you guys get used to the change, you're still going to be, if you go to hub.rumbot.org, it's still going to work. All the URLs will work. We got a bunch of work on the back end to make sure that all the redirects go to the right place. Of course, you're going to notice, new coloring scheme.
I'm sorry, Tex. I was going to totally troll you and be like, it's purple now.
Yeah, that's right. That's pretty much it.
That's it.
There you go.
But you're gonna find it to where hopefully, and I think the music is going to be the same. I have to double check with Gigi about this, but everything should be single source sign in. So when you sign into one, you're signed into all. Which is something we've been wanting to do for a real long time. It's been really amazing to see, the support for our music and stuff that we've put out. It's really humbling and it's really absolutely amazing. I will say this, that I'm working on a new piece of software, which I don't.
He always is working on a new piece of software. I told you, it's what it is. What it's like to be in a constant communication with Tex. He's like, "Did you know?
Right,
I cured cancer last night."
Right.
But so basically we have decided to, I don't want to say take on Social Stream Ninja, but we've built something that's a lot like Social Stream Ninja. Which you're going to have multiple chat. You're going to be able to, highlight messages. You're going to be able to highlight donations. Yep, exactly. Pop in.
Nice.
Sit there for as long as you want. Pop it back out. There's also going to be, if you work with a team of people doing like your own talk shows and stuff like that, everybody is going to be able to connect to one single source and basically control it. So that way, then if you have multiple people talking, somebody can pop in a message and be like, "Hey, I really want to kind of talk about this."
Yeah.
So it's going to be a really cool tool, and that be hopefully coming out here in the next few weeks. I'm kind of finalizing that up right now.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. What are you excited about that you guys got coming up, Ray?
What'd you say?
Purple. I said, what are you guys excited about that, or what are you excited about specifically that is coming up with Helix?
I think the biggest thing for me, and like Tex, if forgive me, I'm not trying to break any NDAs here, so
You're
just throw something at me. Like,
You're fired. No, I'm just kidding.
you know, it's been really great to see the really explosive growth in this tool and this tool set over the last 90 days. When I got involved, and I want to be very clear, this is not me, this is all that team. Like, this is Tex, this is Gigi, this is Mr. Kelly, this is the guys that are like vampires up all night coding in ridiculous fashion, doing all the things that they do. But when I got involved in Rumbot 90 so days ago, there was like 180, 220 maybe users. I'm probably saying the numbers wrong, but like it's in that neighborhood. And we've eclipsed 1,000 in the last 90 days. And so for me to see the user base being opened up to even beyond Rumble and like core host users and Twitch and TikTok and Kick and all these other places. And don't quote me on TikTok. I'm just saying all these different places that we want to blaze the trail.
Right.
I think to take some of like the heart of what we believe as creators and the heart of what we believe as a community is to create solid content that you believe in, and we want to give you the tools to do that. I can't wait to see, that user base grow and explode, and to see people using these tools, because everyone that's used them have been so overwhelmingly not just like positive in the review, but like really excited that someone cares enough to give them a tool that they felt like they were missing. You know what I mean? Like they were like, hey, we needed a chat bot for Rumble. And we are like, we got you. But also, we just customized OBS for you. You know what I mean? And like to see those things that have happened, and people being able to use the tools and feel like it's empowering them to be better creators. I can't tell you how many people that have been like, hey, man, since I've been in Rumbot Studio, I've gone from using like 3 and 4 monitors in the stream. I'm down to 1. Like everything is in one central location, and I can tab around it really, really, really easily. The ability to easily access, I mean, like legitimately, and it's not a joke, I could right now, if I was live, pull a 60-second clip, link and or download it in the Studio Hub and upload it to Twitter from the same app in seconds.
Right.
Like, you
without
just do
ever leaving your
your
Helix hub.
ecosystem. Yeah. So like that's game changing for people that like wrap their head around it. You know what I mean? And like there's some cool tweaks that we've talked about, some integrations with other, app installs and whatever. Like I'm supposed to be working with Tex to figure out like, hey, can we get captures in vertical format raw so that we can automatically basically capture 30 and 60-second Rumble shorts? Like we're talking about like, you don't even like, unless you want to brand it, like you don't need editing. If you're just going to do a raw clip, if you don't add music, you don't add those things right from our tool, you can upload that to Rumble without ever leaving. Like that is so huge. And so, shout out to Rumble for giving us 3 minutes now. That's great.
There you go.
But like for us, like, I think that's the thing I'm excited about is seeing creators really feeling like they're empowered, and have the tools they need to succeed on a platform that, again, like in regards to gamers right now, like we're fighting uphill, man. Like we are, and we're going to climb the hill, but we are. So like while you're climbing uphill, here's a walking stick and some rope. You're welcome. Like
exactly. This is, and it's more like an inflatable tent with all the amenities.
Yeah,
that we can camp out in and not ever
have
to leave. It is.
Yeah,
and I love that's one of my favorite aspects about it is that it's so versatile in all of the tools. I literally don't have Chrome open at all whatsoever unless I'm doing a show like this where I have the studio up, the Rumble Studio. I don't ever have Chrome open anymore during my stream. I have 2 windows, I have 2 monitors, and sometimes I have 3 windows because I'll have my game, I'll have the hub, and then I've got Spotify.
I've got my game on my main monitor. I've got Studio above me and Discord. That's it. Yeah. Everything else takes care of itself. Music takes care of itself. Clipping takes care of itself. Social media takes care of itself. Rumble Studio takes care of itself. Chat takes care of itself. You know what I mean? Like, and like, it's all there. It's just all there. And so I think that's the thing that's really super exciting to me. Tex is excited for when I get fired. That's what Tex is excited.
Yeah,
he's looking forward to it.
Someday, yes. But yeah, I mean, we've got some stuff that's going to be coming out too as well. With like our music side and stuff like that too. We're working on allowing artists to submit their music directly to Rumbot Hub to the music side. That way, then if they want to, share the music with the community, they'll be able to if they want to. We got other things in the works that we're taking a look at and trying to see whether or not it makes sense to kind of do it. I always wanted to have something that was an all-in-one. It's 2026, an all-in-one kind of platform for streamers to use, because it just makes no sense why we have to be so sporadic and broken out, between 15 million different things. It's just it's insane to me.
I agree. I absolutely agree. It's a lot of friction for a lot of people, especially those that aren't really inclined to do this sort of thing. I'm still pretty young as a live streamer and stuff like that. I've only been doing this for 3 years, and when I first started, I had to spend 49 hours watching YouTube learning how to use OBS. And then, it has been countless hours trying to learn how to use every other tool that I've had to use, as a live streamer. As a creative, it's one thing, doing my design work, my video, my photos, and thumbnails and stuff like that. That stuff I've been doing, but learning all of the different tools and having to figure out, is this compatible with that, and does this work with that? But and then on top of that, if you want to be a successful creator, again, you got to market yourself. You got to go out. You got to cold call. You got to do all of these things. You guys have taken all of that on yourselves at no charge or at minimal charge to the creator for premium services, but at no charge basically to the creators, and giving them an opportunity to build their brands.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I think I think that's the right thing to do. I think that's an important thing to do. And hopefully, for those of you guys that do, subscribe to the Rumbot services and the HELIX, soon to be HELIX, we appreciate you guys being able to support us in that way. Every little bit of support helps, keeps the lights on, so to speak, as it were. Because I can tell you this right now, you guys, it's not like we're, making kabillions of dollars here.
Yeah, right.
No, I can tell you too. You brought it up a minute ago. You talked about the majority of these tools are free. The free versions of this are game changingly powerful. When you get into the paid version, you're unlocking tools that are even more game changers. And I'll just say from the beginning, I couldn't pay for the cloud storage to store my clips for what I'm paying for the premium. You understand what I'm saying? Like the value is there, and Tex is making a great point. We're not over here printing money and no one's taking a paycheck. Every dollar that comes in from the subscription service is going right back into tool development and online storage, and giving you the ability to have all this stuff at your fingertips. Exactly. And I'll be honest with you, Tex is Tex is honeypotting this thing right now, man. He's supporting it more than it's supporting itself, because he believes in it, and I think he believes in the creators that are using it. This is an investment that Tex is making personally into us as creators, and so giving us the tools that right now he hopes will eventually, it's not he's going to get paid back for necessarily, but at least takes that fee off of him at some point. Mm-hmm. But again, these are things that have intrinsic value 1-to-1, and you are winning the value war when you go into the paid versions of this. Yeah, absolutely. Did I say that right, Tex?
Yes, 100%. I'll tell you what, you're rehired.
Yes. I get to make more graphics.
That's twice this week already, guys.
Yeah.
And it's still early.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear about my divorce. No,
I would just say, anybody out there, if you guys got anything that you guys want to see, if you guys have any questions, my DMs are always open. You guys can always, talk to me. I'll answer anybody except for a couple people, and you know who you are. You're probably not watching anyway, but no, I'll for him. I do. Honestly, I blow up Ray's DMs more than I do just about anybody else. I did
I don't know why I have no skills at all. I have no marketable skills.
Watch, here, I'll show you this.
Very tall.
I did this earlier, Pudge. Let me send you this. As I kind of work on doing some stuff that I should probably leave Ray to do.
It's because he gets bored.
Yeah, I think that's
so ADD.
Yes, my wife says that too.
I was like, that's typical of a developer.
I told my wife, dude, I've got this new idea for some software. She goes, "Did you finish your stuff yet?" And I was like, "No." She goes,
I built a thing.
I know.
Go finish your job.
And it's pretty.
It is. And so I blew up I blew up like
Ooh.
that's like the new banner for the new Rumble page and the social pages and stuff like that.
Huge Fano. Oh, it's a video.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an animated banner for the Rumble page.
Oh shit.
There it is.
Yep.
Okay. That's great.
You can show
That's
it if you want. That's fine.
Clev, I see you, Clev. You're right. Dude,
Yeah,
I got to tell you, man, it is Clev's right, man. Twitter is hard baked into me. I can't get rid of it. I don't know. Like, it is just like, it is a part of my DNA at this point, man. I've been on that app so much.
Window. Yeah, man. Like, it's just ingrained in me.
And it'll never be X. I'm sorry. It's never going to be X.
No, it's never going to be X. It's I tweet, I retweet.
Therefore, I am.
Twitter.
Yeah. Also, pickaxe. We love you, Jeff.
And I was gonna say that too. That like I it's so ingrained in me. I have to think like, oh, I should post this on pickaxe at least first.
Yes, I know.
Look at that.
There's a little bit of sound, but that's kind of like,
there's some Helix.
Yes,
my God,
so
that is gorgeous. We're just gonna let that play for the rest of the show, so you guys just talk. Oh damn!
Yeah, you got to have a loop, dude, if you're gonna do that.
Hit the loop button, guys. Hit the loop
button.
Right.
Wow, that's messed up. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do the whole
Everybody saw it.
Hard stuff. I love the timing too. I'm gonna play this for the rest of the show. Stop.
Yeah. Right? No, you're not.
No, you're not. And you're not. And you're
wrong one.
I appreciate that. So. Yeah, I was working on that, and so I'm like blowing up Ray's DMs, and there's all these images I'm posting, and he's not responding. And
I'm like, Tex, that's not on brand. You got to go back to this. No, that's not our logo, Tex. You got to use this one.
Ray's in the middle of a stream. Vaping, stop sending me porn.
Yes, well, almost. I mean, I swear, it's
you're already trying to buy gay porn URLs for the studio. Can we stop, please?
Yeah.
So talk to me about partners and how you guys are building the creator ecosystem for us as creators.
So you want to know, like, in terms of like if you're partnering with us to be like you are
as a creator, yeah, the Helix partners, I guess that's what we're calling it now.
Yeah, we got a roster of creators.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Talk to us about that roster and what you guys are doing with that.
So the roster, of course, as you know, has some really good talented streamers. Unfortunately, Joey Donuts had to step down. More power to you, Joey, wherever you're at, dude.
What's dead may never die.
Yes.
He's dead to me.
We have like, Mally Mouse, we have you, we've got, Megamoo, we've got Fuse,
and he's a virgin.
Fragniac. Correct.
Midnight's in there. Yeah.
Midnight's in there too as well.
Midnight's in there.
We got Raw as well. If you guys don't know who Raw
Dan
is,
and Kitten.
Animator, Dan and Kitten, that's right.
Yeah.
So you make sure that I'm getting everybody here because they're gonna be like, why didn't you shout me out? I'm like, I'm sorry.
You're a
and what we do, while he's looking them up, like what we wanted to do when we built this roster was we wanted to get people that touch all the different aspects of our communities. People who did fantastic programming.
Lady Desiree.
Like killer gamers, unbelievable musicians. Like we wanted to give people like from a diverse and varied background that we felt like would represent the brand well. And like let's be super clear. Okay, here's a pro tip for the industry for those of you guys that maybe have never caught on to this. Right, like if you are a creator partner of a brand, you're part of their marketing team. Like the reason that like W Energy has Tex wearing his hat is because their hat is because they want people that watch Tex to see W Energy, right? There's nothing wrong with that. People get all offended by that. Like, oh, I'm more than that. No, dude, that's what the whole program's for. Be stoked that they want you to do that. Okay. We wanted people that we felt like would represent us well. And we don't have like a whole lot of restrictions that Pudge, this. Like we're not asking you guys to do like a bajillion different things. Okay.
Right.
But what
I'm in it. The bar is low, guys.
Yeah. But what we want you to do is to represent it well. And we want when there's that brand identity associated with you, we want it to represent the brand well. And for your viewers to be able to see the tools that you're using because you believe in them. And I'll be honest with you, not right now because we're not paying anybody right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's tools that you believe in, it's access to tools that you believe in. And we want our community that's spearheaded by our creators to magnetically attract more community. And again, not just to like build a bigger brand. I mean, because like honestly, can we be real? Like we're not competing. Like there's not a lot of opportunity on Rumble right now. There's a couple of tools, and most of them work within each other. And when I say we're not competing, I don't mean that we're better than what I'm saying is like the market's not competitive like that. You know what I mean? Like it's that's not the thing. We don't have to like get 5,000 people so we can step on top of the people that only had 4,000. It doesn't work like that. Like we just are about building a community of creators that are passionate about creative and passionate about production and love these tools. And we feel like our partners represent that well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so, for us, what we're trying to do is make sure that our partners are able to test out and to use the tools beforehand, before they go live. Like I've been having Black Fox and Meg and also Ray too as well test out the multi-chat feature, which is
so cool.
Which I mean, it looks great. The overlay works great.
You know what I noticed last night, Tex, and I'm slow, but I was streaming last night. I believe it or not, I do still stream some. I was streaming last night, and on the Blaze side, if I was getting follows or votes or mentions, there's an audible cue. There's like Blaze noises. I love that. Because it's like I can identify, oh man, not only am I getting a chat from somewhere else, but like, here's what it is. I love that. Big fan.
Yeah. So, we were working on, doing that for you guys too as well. Whenever we talk about like brand partnerships or anything like that, we want to make sure that, you guys have first crack at it. Or if they want to talk to some of our, partners, stuff like that, we want to make sure we do that. So we try to do what we can to try to let you guys know, and of course, any tools you guys need, we'll take a look at developing it, making it, see if it's possible, and then, we'll release it. And so, that's I feel that's at least the least thing that we can do, considering you guys help tell the people about our tools, talk about our tools, and, let us know when things break and yell and scream at us. It's horrible, Chad. I have to drink sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of what we're doing is breaking it right now. We're testing things and breaking things. It looks like water though, Tex. It looks like water. Yeah, we want to break it and give you guys an opportunity to break it. And again, a reason for the diversity in the choices that we made with people and diversity in content is we know that Lady Desiree is going to use this tool different than Frag is going to use it, and Pudge is going to use it different than Dan, and Meg will be different than Kitten. Like, you know what I mean? Like all these people that are involved are going to want and need and do and need it to perform different ways. Like all you guys were, and I'll tell him myself, because Tex told himself for texting me all the time. I was like, you gotta get clips right. Like I don't care what else happens, we gotta get clips right. Like we've got to make sure that we give people away, because clipping sucks right now. You know what I mean? Like we gotta get it right. We gotta build an archive. We gotta be able to do that. And like, instead of being like, hey, Ray, shut up, we got a lot of other balls in the air. It was like, hey, dude, guess what we just did? And I was like, no. He's like, let me show you this. And like instantly, and we've tested it, and it works so much better than I would have ever even expected. Like legitimately, these guys are incredible devs, incredible coders. We are only limited by the restrictions of Rumble at times, and when sometimes they accidentally lock us out of API, and like when things like that happen. But like the tools are like, honestly, I feel like we can get whatever we ask for, and that only happens when you have developers who care about creators. If developers were heartlessly developing for profit, you get stuck in using what they're telling you to use. This is a group of developers who I'm watching literally 24 hours a day in our chat talking about, wouldn't it be great if we could give this creator this? And wouldn't it be great if this happened? And wouldn't it be awesome if we can figure out a way to do this? And how can we make vertical clipping work right now? And how can we make, you know what I mean? Like that happens because people are passionate about people. That is the only reason that happens.
Mm-hmm. You're
muted.
muted.
That's absolutely right. I knew.
Yeah. He just wanted to make sure you knew, Tex.
Yeah, dogs are getting noisy, so I had to mute up. So going back to DreamHack, but kind of staying on the partners and creators. What is it that we can do, especially coming up with DreamHack and the Creator Summit with Ghost Gaming, the after party, being up there with those game devs, those products. Zenny, I'm sure, will be there. They're a co-sponsor of the Creator Summit, so I'm sure they're going to be there again this year. What is it that we can do to help hype this up, build a brand, and spread the word at DreamHack this week?
I would say from my point of view, tell people about it. Let them know that, you can go create a free account right now. You can go to, hub.rumbot.org. While we're in the middle of transition, but we're trying to do that so that way people understand that, we're more than just Rumble, right? That we've got this whole ecosystem that's built to make it easier for them, especially to brands, to be like, look, you guys spend all this time and money to reach out to content creators and people to carry and talk about your brand. We have built a platform. You can come in for free. You can create up your brand account. You can subscribe if you want, which we'd appreciate it because that was supposed to keep the lights on. But if you don't, then, you can use the tools that are there to be able to get more hype for your product, to talk to different creators about your product. And it's a win-win for everybody. We have taken out you having to spend hours and hours and hours and days of your time, and we put it right there in your lap. People that you already want to talk to, people that are in your market, that are in your niche, go out and do it. For the creator, it's about, okay, well, you always want to know all the different tools that you need. You need like copyright-free music, which is a problem. Yep. We've got you covered. You need alert systems. We've got you covered. You want to learn how to talk to brands or publishers or game developers about possibly covering their games and getting your foot in the door. We've got you covered there too as well. You need different stuff for your stream, maybe like, overlays and stuff, which I'm going to be reworking the store. But yes, we've got some of you somewhat covered there. That's a work in progress.
That's a lot too. There's a lot to do there.
It is. I mean, there's 5 of us and 3 of us that know how to code. Oof. So,
I can't code even a little bit.
Yeah, I tried to teach Ray, and he about broke the whole system. So we keep him off those controls.
I am not a smart man.
So just going there and talking to people, just letting people know about the platform. Are you a retard? The great thing is too that if they're looking for something that maybe isn't there, all they have to do is reach out, and we're more than willing to sit down, talk to them, hear them out, and see what we can do to help them to bridge that gap. What can we do to grow your brand, to grow your business, to help you grow as a creator? That's what we want to do.
Very cool. Very cool. I'm really excited to get in there and start chatting with a lot of the other creators that are on the other platforms about this product. And very much I think that you're going to see a lot of drop jaws happening this weekend when they see this and these creators are like, somebody does this for free and it's good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a game changer.
And that's what I hope. I talked so much during PAX East, a lot. I actually wound up buying, I don't know if you guys have heard of I think it's Wild West Bill's like Soda Shack or whatever the heck it is. But anyway, they have a truck there. You pay an amount and you get unlimited sodas like the whole entire weekend. I drank my weight's worth of soda, probably like 55 gallons worth or something.
That's a lot of soda.
It was a lot. I did a lot of talking. A lot of talking. Most of the response was pretty good. Once they found out that, it was Rumble and we're on, Rumble, then you could definitely see some of the stuff, eyes going up. Yeah. When you're talking to somebody, what happens when they're not listening.
I do. Somebody said it earlier in the chat that, when you're in IRL talking to people, I think it was Clev actually said that, when Rumble comes up, it can be a real turnoff for people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so
if they know what Rumble is, then more often than not, in my experience, people are like, "Ugh, Rumble."
Yeah. And it's such a, look, it is what it is, right? I mean, we have talked to Rumble about trying to change stuff up till we're blue in the face. I've known, other contents, like Dan and Kitten and stuff like that. They have a huge following over on Facebook.
Yeah.
Huge following. And so I'm going to throw this out there, chat, so you guys hear it from my mouth. Okay. They have a very dedicated following over on Facebook. And so now that they're over here on Rumble and they're streaming over here on Rumble, a lot of them are not necessarily happy about it because they're on Rumble, but they still show up to support anyway. So they will turn it on and they will watch, but maybe they don't want to interact on the platform. Okay. That's just the way it is because they have a real hard time with Rumble, and it's just the way that things are.
A follow-up question,
Sure.
not question, follow-up statement. Mind your freaking business.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Like, mind your business, dude.
How about you
like,
mind
come
your own
on,
fucking
man.
business?
Like, Jesus.
I know.
Get out
But
of your
I mean,
mom's basement, go touch grass, and mind your business. Like it just it boggles my mind at watching the insecurities of people that go and attack people that they've never even goddamn talked to.
Yeah,
I
Like,
know.
it's crazy.
like you've never interacted with them at all. I mean, like I'll even go for the big one right now before I destroy this entire stream. Like this whole issue with the quartering. Who cares?
Right.
Who cares? Who
Right.
cares? I don't care if he's live. I don't care if he's not. I don't care if he says oh, look, here's a video of a controller. What do you think of it? I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. And you know what? If it does bother you, move on. Just move on.
Right.
It's not me
Yeah.
defending
Don't-
quartering. I don't even know Jeremy. Is that his name, Jeremy? I think his name is Jeremy. I don't even
Something
know
like that.
him. I'll never know him. You know why? Because he's a much larger creator than I am. But you know what? I don't get all worked up about it.
Mhm.
I'm not out there selling people access to bots that I've programmed to tell me how many bot viewers he has. Bunch of freaking nerds. Go do
Right.
something productive. Like Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
Ran over.
Yeah, and I think it's important that that the whole point of it is right that we have to be aware of the platform that we're on with Rumble, and we have to be aware of what people's responses are to us being on this platform. And that's one of the reasons why we have branched away from being Rumbot, and we are now going in the Helix direction. We're calling it Helix because really, with all of us that work with Helix, we all creation is basically bred into our DNA. That's we love to create, we love to make things, and so that's why we went with Helix. It was just for us, it was kind of like a natural fit.
Right. Yeah.
The oranges, Clavastic, we're probably never gonna know. We're never gonna know.
You know what I do know though is that the cake is a lie. I know that. Oh, there's a deep cut for some of you guys.
Yes. So I mean, and all that to say, everybody, you don't know. There is some people I'm sure that are probably botting or something like that, but just move on. Go do your own content creation. If you do a good job, you're not going to have to worry about it.
Again, here's the deal, and this isn't me jabbing anybody. This is a true statement. When the CEO of Kick has to go live and talk about the state of the industry and the fact that if they were to totally shut down botting on Kick, no one would have numbers that were oppressive enough to even watch. Okay. I think that's terrible. I think it's an awful state of where we are for him to have publicly come out and said that 2 months ago. But every platform is addressing that people are botting. Dude, move on.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't
Thank you.
it's a thing. You know what I mean? Dude, I play Portal 2. I play all of them, dude. Clev, why do you think I just said that? Get out of here, bro. Like, Clev's always, why are you always coming at me, Clev?
Yeah, and I was going to be like that, dude. I mean, that's like borderline harassment, Clav. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Borderline harassment.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I think botting sucks. I'm not promoting botting. I think it's like
Right.
a really small wee energy. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Super
Rumble Condor
gay.
says he hates when multi-platform streamers ignore Rumble. And Rumble Condor, look, I don't like that too, but that's on them. If that's what they want to do, then by all means, please.
I think those creators are missing out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because they're missing out on real people. The brands that they represent are missing out on opportunities and actual sales. Whereas they're on Twitch, Kick, wherever the hell, YouTube, and they're botting and they have these huge numbers but no sales because it's not real people. And it's too bad for those creators. They're missing out on a whole lot of opportunity because I have a very, very small community here on Rumble and they give like crazy. It is incredible to me how generous this community is.
yeah, dude. And I again, for me, as a guy that's bounced around from platform to platform to platform, will be on and off and all the different things, to find the community that we found here and to find relationships and friendships. It's a special thing. It really, 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 truly is, and it's abnormal in the industry. And so,
Yes.
again, to take it back to the Rumbot side of it, like to give creators tools to create is super, super huge. We're just we'll announce in a couple weeks our bot radar, so we can find out. You can sub to Rumbot and learn who's actually botting.
We can do
That's
that.
a joke.
Sure.
That's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Let's do it.
It's a joke.
We'll get
Vapin's like,
and,
I guess I'm building something else tomorrow. Thought I was going to be able to sleep this week.
Yeah. It's kind of wild, dude. I think that with all the way that, the streamer landscape is kind of going, who knows? Who knows? I think that with the way that Rumble is, they really need to I still think they should make it to where we can customize the homepage. I really do. Have that core section of, the absolute editor's pick at the very top, and then all the rest of it, you can basically make it to what you want. That would take away so many different, negative Nancy's out there about the whole platform, I think.
I agree.
Well, no, it won't,
I agree.
because they're just selfish. So,
well, they'll find something else to complain about.
Yeah, I mean, the reality of it is, when you look at the majority of the people who are allowed, it's people whose content's not performing. And I'm sorry to say that you're not seeing the traction you want. You're not having an itch scratched, and so you want to blame everything else. Just be accountable. Make changes.
It's not the platform. It's not the community. It's you. Your content sucks. Your whatever sucks. It's not good enough. You're not doing something right. And it's not even a jab at you. People,
no, it's just honesty.
It is. Like, if it's not working, we have to do something different. It just is what it is. I'm sorry.
And there's times for all of us for that. I mean, I'm as a creator right now, I'm in a place where I've spent the last 6 months thinking behind the scenes, okay, where does gaming fit for me? How much of my content needs to be surrounded around gaming? And for me, it's not my strength. It's not me getting online and gaming doesn't work. Me getting in front of a microphone works much better. Okay. So what I've been doing for the last several months is building brands and networks and relationships and content and building stuff, so that when I push the button and all of a sudden you see 3 or 4 nights a week, a different ratio. I mean, people run away from I get it, but it's going to be more about me creating content and communication and talk show entertainment and podcasting than it is about me, pumping 360 no scopes in Call of Duty, because I can't do it. I'm too old. You know what I mean? It's just, one of those, it's one of those things. I think it's so hilarious. Someone came in my chat about a month ago. I don't think it was Clev. Maybe it was Clev, but somebody came in the chat and they're like, the fact that Ray is playing Battlefield right now, he's like the prototypical battle dad. You are the demographic. Well done. And I was like, thank you. I don't think. Thank you. Maybe. I don't know what I'm talking about, but there's a truth to it, man. I got my hooks in doing sports content and doing sports radio and doing sports social media, and doing talk show and doing interview like this and all this. So at some point you got to stop fighting it and realize, hey, what are my strengths? Where am I going to make the most impact in the content that I create? And I mean, even right now, in my testing, I'll be very clear, it's my testing with Rumble Shorts. None of my gaming content performs. What performs is commentary content. What performs is something funny happening and me and my buddies laughing about it. What performs is relatable, whatever, that sort of thing. I've got some videos that got 15, 20, 30,000 views, which is a lot for gaming, for the Rumble Shorts. It's a lot, 3 or 4 of them that are like that. And I got a bunch of gaming clips that are excellent. Battle Royal wins or Rocket League saves or whatever, and they have 5 views. So Ray has to say, hey, why am I wasting so much time building content? You know what I mean? Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop. No, I'm not going to stop gaming. That's not my point. I'm just saying that I'm working on how to readjust what the focus is and where the content should be. And I would challenge all of us to do that. I'm not being a dick to you by saying your content's not performing. Your content's not performing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
it's meant to be constructive, because we can't just keep doing the same things that we are doing if they're not working. And me blaming you for your partner badge, your relationships, your whatever it is, isn't going to make me be more successful. For sure.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I hope I'm not breaking a rule here. So Rumble, don't come to my house. Last fall, I was at Rumble headquarters and was in a meeting with a couple of staff people from Rumble. And I was having these thoughts that we're talking about right now. Mm-hmm. And I said, okay, guys, like, just tell me. I said, when I know you're trying to build out gaming on Rumble, right? We know that. What do you want from me? Like, do you want me for 30, 40, 50, 60 hours a month sitting on cam playing Call of Duty? Is that what you want? Do you
Sure.
want me gaming? Or do you want me making content that people who are into gaming and gaming culture want to consume? And they're like, we don't
Yes.
understand the question. I was like, okay, physically, do you want 90, 100, 85% of my content to be me on camera, obviously talking to my chat, but also like playing the newest game, like doing that stuff? Or do you want me to do talk shows and podcasts and talk about gaming culture and talking about nerd culture and talking about all those things? And they were like, no, like we like both of it, honestly. But they were like, gaming on Rumble is not just physically gameplay. It's
Right.
so much more than just
Right.
gameplay.
It can't be. It must be the entire encyclopedia that is content creation
Yeah.
in the community itself.
You know, gaming on Rumble does not want Ray to do, because Ray does it really badly, is to go try to be political commentary. They
I
got
was
that.
just about to say
That's
political
covered.
content.
They got the people
Yeah.
to do that. Like, and I think that's what people don't understand. I think that some as creators, sometimes we go for low hanging fruit, and we see a platform like Rumble that the political content, quote unquote, works. And
Yeah.
so like, we're like, okay, well, I'm going to go play Call of Duty and I'm going to talk about the fact that like there's new, Warzone stuff coming out. But then I'm going to talk for 3 hours about Trump and Iran. And it's like, and I'm going to do that because I think that's what people, but that's where we're not helping ourselves out, because
Right.
we're infiltrating the gaming category with the political stuff that y'all keep saying needs to get out of the gaming category. So stop
Right.
doing it.
It's wild.
Stop streaming saying that you're playing Fallout
Yeah.
and the whole thing's a dissertation about your beliefs on the Jews in Iran. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like Rumble didn't
And
make
those
you do
same
that.
people will get mad when Jeremy plays a video game, when the quartering plays a video game, or when side scrollers does a political piece, like, and they're in the gaming section, like their entire, like, those same people. But you did a 3.5 hour stream in the gaming section and we're playing some rando indie game is where your category was.
You're playing goddamn Dave the Diver.
Right,
And-
exactly.
and-
And there's
and the whole
15 minutes
thing-
of gameplay.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
don't.
I think
I
that
don't have time
accountability
it.
for what we're doing and what we're creating is so important, and it's so like it's lost, man. It's lost. Like
Yeah,
we don't want to be responsible for the failures that we have, and I would really encourage people to understand that the greatest educator that we have in our life is failure. Like
is failure
to
That's
do
right.
it and fail and learn why it failed and to do it differently and be better. That's the thing. Like, and I'll be really super clear. Like, maybe you want to be a political commentator, so just go do that.
Absolutely,
Not in gaming.
especially if you're good at it.
Yeah, dude.
Just go do it
100%.
and play video games sometimes.
Yeah, you can do all the things, but I think it's so funny because it's community vitriol and community complaining where it's like, oh my god, like I don't understand. It's like, dude, I went to your stream, and your thumbnail is you in a Call of Duty exfil helicopter with Donald Trump driving it, like
Yeah,
and what you're doing is you're trying, like, I think it's a desperate attempt to like, well, this is what I think works on Rumble. You know what I mean?
right.
Now I'm going to be
You're
honest with
trying
you right
to
now.
hack
When I
it.
do commentary, when I do podcasting, I'm going to talk about whatever I want. Right.
Yeah,
If something happens and there I did one, I've got one Trump clip in my Rumble shorts. One Trump. It's like me reacting to a video. And it's because it's one of the fun. I don't care what president. I don't care if it was Obama. I don't care if it was Bush 1. I don't care if it was goddamn Kennedy. It doesn't matter to me.
You're fired.
But it was when the
right.
reporter from the Washington Post a couple of weeks ago was like, as you know, my son is a Division I college, and Trump was like, I don't even know who you are.
who?
Like, it was hilarious. It had nothing
That's
to do with
funny.
him, right? But that's like
Yeah.
that's the only Trump content of quote unquote Trump content of mine, because I'm not chasing political validation. And honestly, I almost didn't even post it because I was like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
is it going to get
Well,
misunderstood?
That's actually one thing that I appreciate about Rumble is, as opposed to other platforms that will actually nerf your content if, say you do have a political commentary post, but you're a gaming content creator, typically, you'll get nerfed on a lot of the platforms, especially TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. Rumble won't do that. I do appreciate that like, I will make whatever kind of content just comes to me. So I don't even really think about, oh, this is going to be political content. Oh, this is going to be gaming content. I have always had this mentality of I'm keeping everything under one channel, one umbrella. It's all just me. It's Pudge TV.
Pudge content.
It's Pudge content. And so that's what I really do appreciate about that. I've got a political commentary one, and it wasn't even really political. It was just me saying that I appreciate what Donald Trump did. Over 30,000 views on that. And like my gaming content doesn't really do that great, but my channel and my content overall doesn't get nerfed because I did something different today than what I normally do. That's what I really, really appreciate about this platform.
Helmet Fire just reinforced my point. Helmet Fire says this. So many content creators have said to him that they feel like they have to do political stuff mixed in just to get seen on Rumble. And again,
I believe
that's a trap that I would really encourage people to avoid.
Yep.
Because what you're going to do is you're going to make content that is totally inauthentic to you. You are selling out for views.
Yep.
And it wouldn't matter if it was political or if it was, nutrition or
whatever it is.
Advice.
Whatever
if
it
it's
is.
not genuine, it's not going to work for you.
If there's one thing that I will never not stand by for Rumble, it is the freedom to create what you want to create without fear of being censored. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And like, there's sometimes that I'm like, I don't know that I love that. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Not maybe not my favorite thing, but like also, but they're doing it.
Yep.
They're letting you do it. They're giving you the ability to do whatever it is that you want to do. And so like, make the content that you want to create, free internet, do all that kind of stuff, man, free speech and like, and make it. But like, please do not feel this weight to like, okay, if I want to make it here, then I gotta there's the things I gotta do this week. I gotta hate the quartering. I gotta start a fight with Craig from Side Scrollers.
Right.
I gotta figure out how to get on Pudge's show, and I gotta make political content, and then maybe I'll play Call of Duty. Like, no, dude, just do what you want.
But all my thumbnails are going to be Call of Duty and in the gaming category.
Dude.
I will say this too. I wish that for the Rumble aspect of it, if you happen to be watching, it would be great for us to be able to customize our pages, our actual landing creator pages. So we can put YouTube does a great job of that because I can go there, I can create playlists, and then I can move all my content to be in positions where I want. So when someone comes by, if they want to look at shorts, there's shorts. If they want to look at, past live streams are there. Whatever. It would be great to be able to do something like that.
Yeah, the Iron Enforcer said earlier that it'd be nice to be able to pick our genres, and then our For You pages essentially are populated based on that.
Yeah. It's going to be real interesting to see how Rumble's new algorithm, from what Chris says, I don't even know if it's been rolling out yet or not, but how that's going to work and how that's going to function. But people need to realize in the community. I know someone, I think it was the Iron Enforcer, was talking about the editor's pick, right?
Yep.
And may rest in peace.
Yeah, the whole community uproar about it. You guys have to realize that even with the new algorithm that they're putting in place, it's going to be years before that really starts to kind of iron itself out. YouTube has had the pleasure of having the, being around the longest compared to any other platform, number one. Number two, they have Google behind them. So they have like one of the largest tech companies in the world building out their infrastructure on the back end for them. Rumble doesn't have either of those. So you're looking at discoverability.
They'll complain then, dude. They'll complain.
I know.
When it's a robot that picks me over them, they'll get mad at me again.
It's going to take a while. And so, the whole editor's pick discussion that kind of happened, it's kind of like, I understand why people got upset about it. I do. But at the same time, It was one of the best ways for us to get any kind of discoverability into what we were doing in the gaming section or in the podcast section or whatever. And now it's just been kind of nerfed and put into the dustbin of history. And so I think, in my opinion, that it's basically we kind of slit our own throats to some degree.
Yeah, I think so. But like, it is what it is.
Yep, I know
that bridge, like across that river, we're done things. I mean, I'm so glad. You remember in Forrest Gump, like another boomer, I guess, thing to say. But in Forrest Gump, Forrest Gump's telling the story of how he just got bored one day, so he like ran across the entirety of the United States, and it's like one of my favorite parts of the entire movie. He's been jogging for like months and months, and he's been running. He's getting sponsorships. He created like the smiley face. You know what I mean? Like, he created like shit happens and all this kind of, I mean? Like all this stuff that he invented while he's doing it. And like, he's changing lives. And he's running across the country. And then he just like stops running. And he's like, well, I'm pretty tired.
I'm done.
I guess I'll go home now.
Yeah.
That's 100% what happened on social media with all these little whiners on Rumble.
Yeah.
Like they went hard in the paint for 2 months and complained about everything they possibly could. And then they're like, we're bored. Let's kill the quartering.
Yeah. And then they'll get bored with the next thing, and then they'll get bored with the next thing. And like,
that's my point.
And the thing is, it only feeds them if we respond, if we pay attention, if we talk about it, if we bring it up. All of that shit with the quartering and everything that's been going on, like, nobody talks about that in my circles because we don't give a shit. And most of the world doesn't give a shit. And that's okay. And like, it's just controversy for the sake of content. And it's just not where I'm at.
We call that, where I come from, that's called grifting.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Just saying. Like,
yeah, that's right.
Yep. So look, make what you want to make, and HELIX tools will be right beside you to empower you to make what you want to make. That's it.
Yeah. What this is a question that I'm interested to hear your guys' take on from the Iron Enforcer. How do you guys believe the Northern Data Group acquisition will help with things short and long term? I'm assuming the acquisition between Rumble and the Data Group.
I am not that familiar with who they are. It's probably going to be like a blip. Probably, woo, exciting. I mean, I own a lot of stock in Rumble, and so I cashed out, made a little bit of money on the news. Congratulate me, yay! But I mean, other than that, I don't know how that's really going to basically affect anything. Really, we'll just have to wait and see. What that looks like on the back end.
Less crashing, maybe.
I would say this: all of the moves that we've seen Chris make for the last year have been with a purpose. Okay?
Yeah.
I think that short-sighted creators and entitled creators who feel like they're owed an answer to everything have been like highly critical of a lot of them. Like, I see people are like,
oh yeah,
it's already a failure. Like, dude, you were just all I heard was you begging for the wallet. Like, chill the frig out, dude. Like, it's a goddamn wallet, dude. What did you think it was going to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like those kids that are like, I got to get an Apple Watch for Christmas. I got to have it, mom. And then mom gives them an Apple Watch. And they're like, all I got for Christmas is a watch. It's like, dude, like, of course. It's so like, I think that like there've been a lot of things in the background, whether it's the AI acquisitions or this acquisition, like Rumble is positioning itself in the technology sphere to be a player.
Worldwide.
I think that like beyond content creation. And I think that the benefit to us as creators is the things that they're doing. I'll say it like this, like Twitch has never, ever been in the black.
That's cool.
Twitch has lost money every year.
Yeah.
Not a little bit, like a lot of bit. Luckily, Twitch is being bankrolled by goddamn Amazon. And it doesn't matter because effectively the billions they lose are like $25 to a hobo trying to order a Big Mac, right?
Right.
I think
we're all paying for Amazon Prime.
Yeah. I think Rumble is building that backbone. Here's the technology pieces and the financial pieces that are beyond streaming. And I think that as streamers, much like Twitch streamers reap the benefits of Twitch being owned by Amazon, I think that Rumble creators are going to reap the benefits of these marketing moves that are happening in the technology space behind the closed doors. That's my
I think that, after reading what Iron Enforcer said about the company, that they are actually one of Europe's largest data centers. So if that's the case, and I have not done my homework on this, and I apologize, but that makes sense on that acquisition, because one of the really weak spots with Rumble right now is the European market. Because Optimus Dan can tell you about this. I've worked with him on his streaming setup multiple times trying to get it situated. Constant buffering, connection drops. It's a real major issue for anybody that's from the UK and over on that side of the pond. So
yeah, but Rumble Cloud here in the States is strong AF.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's here in the States. You still have to be able to
yeah,
right.
So maybe this is a step towards that. I mean,
Yeah,
So
I would agree
a-
with that take, Vapin. That it's probably a step in a positive direction for the European market and the infrastructure there, is what I would guess. Probably would not see a lot of like direct impact, in my opinion, in the American market. If anything, less latency, maybe a little bit faster and things, and some less crashing, stuff like that is what I would guess. Not a whole lot for the American market.
Yeah.
Based in Germany. Yeah. That would make a lot of sense.
They're based in Germany, one of the largest. Yeah, they need help over there. I can't even begin to tell you how many different UK streamers I've tried to help. And they're like, it's a problem. Everything works great except Rumble. And it's like, well, that's because services like Twitch and like YouTube, they have data centers already over in Europe. They have, whenever you go to look at like ingest servers for whatever you're streaming to, you pick an area of the country that you're close by, so you get the lowest ping time and such.
Yep.
And
that's why it's so tough over in Europe, is because they just don't have any data centers.
They don't have any data centers.
That's right. Yeah. Guess what? If you're in Europe, move to US. That's all I'm saying. Sucks for you.
I mean, that's the right answer anyway.
That's right. Become America.
We beat you once. We'll do it again.
All right, man. Well, this has been absolutely fantastic, guys. I would love for you guys, as we're wrapping up here, just to give one final pitch for Helix, and just wrap it up with what you guys think people need to know the most about Helix, and then make sure to let everybody know where they can find both of you guys and what you guys are doing.
Well, that's a whole lot. I'll let you go first, Ray.
Helix is great. Everything else sucks. Good night.
Yeah, Dan Daniel's like, yo, wrap it up, B. We got games to play.
Yeah, that's Danny's like concern on everything. Look, here's the thing. Again, creators creating tools for creators. There's a power in that, and I'm pretty excited about these nerds, and like I mean that with all the love and respect. Like these guys are absolute coding nerds and geniuses, and they are sacrificing, in some cases, their premium payouts. They're sacrificing their sleep. They're sacrificing my sanity. They're sacrificing all the things that they can to put tools in your hand to create the way that you want to create. Almost every tool that's been developed over the last 90 days I've been here have been a direct response to a request from a creator. And you don't get that, in other places. So I'm really excited to help Tex and be on this journey with him and help him in whatever small ways that I can. But I'm not the magic. These guys are the magic. And I'm stoked that you're there. Outside of that, you can come hang out with me. This is the Ray on Twitter. This is the Ray, and this is the Ray Gaming on Rumble. We're all over the place. My Twitter has share links. I think, Pudge, you have in the description too. Even though Tex made fun of me using a link tree. Shut up, Tex. What is your problem? But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to be here and to work with all you guys and be a part of this community, and excited for what the community can expect from these geniuses like Tex and his team.
Appreciate that, Ray. And I would say, the future for Helix tools and what it is that we're doing, we want to build tools that's going to be available for everyone to use, that it's hopefully going to be a good thing to allow you to brand and take your content to the next level, and allow you to stream without worry on any platform that you want to stream on, to give you guys a centralized location to where you guys can get whatever it is you guys need to get, and to kind of just have fun with it. Part of the the exciting journey about doing content creation is the things that you make along the way, the friends that you make, the moments. You know, like Pudge, like I'm just never ever gonna forget Pudge, the whole thing with you in Elden Ring and fighting that boss for like I can't remember how many days and hours I think you were on that boss. And he forgot to put it on the stream on the scene.
Was his face cam up the whole time? Please tell me his face cam
Yeah,
was up.
it was just this. It was this.
It was just the face cam.
This is all the stream saw. It's not on record that it happened in real life.
But I mean,
are you even a real streamer if you didn't do that at least once a week?
Dude, I do that all the time, unfortunately.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You know, and that's we want to partner with you as a content creator to have moments like that along the way. And we want to be able to create tools that you guys are going to find useful and that are going to make those moments possible. And so, you know, whatever that we can do to help you guys, please reach out and talk. DMs are always open. Same thing if you're happen to be a brand or a developer or a publisher, you know, reach out. Let's talk. Let's have the conversation and let's get things done and have a good time. That's, you know, there's 8 billion people in the world. Let's get busy.
That's a lot.
Yes. And so if you guys want to check it out, make sure you guys go to helixtools.org. That's going to be the new URL coming up very soon. By this weekend, everything is going to be pointing to there. And then also come and follow me over on my Rumble channel at rumble.com/c/VapinGamers. A link should be down below, or just look at VapinGamers. You'll find me, I'm sure, somewhere.
Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for making Helix. Thank you for making it what it is. And thank you for building this for us as a community of creators. I appreciate you guys. And we're going to wrap it up.
Thanks for having us, man. Appreciate you.
Right.
Always good to hang out.
Yeah, man. See y'all in the chats. All right. All right. Oops, wrong one. All right. Kiddos, gamers, chatters, streamers, and everybody. Thank you guys so much for being in here and hanging out with us tonight on this episode of Mod Mondays. Very, very glad that every single one of you have been in here. I'm multitasking, so my brain is only half present, guys. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be able to have the opportunity to stream with you guys and be able to host you guys on my platform, on my channel. Let's see here. There we go. Just want to make sure that music was coming through. So like I was saying, it's such an honor to be able to host you guys on my channel, to be able to come in here and have conversations with people that are building phenomenal things. It blows me away to see the things that are getting built by the people in this community. It's absolutely wild to me to know that the just normal people are out here making these phenomenal tools so that I, as the creator, can be successful, so that I can be connected to different brands, so that I can get paid as a content creator. It means the world to me. Guys, make sure you go over and are gonna download the HELIX tools. Let's see. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna actually bring that back up one more time for everybody. That is helixtools.org. You guys can find it right over there. The link is in the description down below. So if you need it, it's right down there below the video. Go click on that. Follow Ray, follow Vapin, and make sure that you are participating in all of these things. All right, guys, that is going to be the stream for tonight. A phenomenal episode of Mod Mondays. Can't believe that we're still going strong. Almost 3 years of this show now. It'll be 3 years in August. My man Aegis helped me. Fused Aegis helped me start this show, and I am absolutely 100% forever grateful that he encouraged me to do this. Guys, we're gonna raid over to Hemp, so make sure you follow us over to that. Let me make sure. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm gonna do that right there. Is that right? Is it /raid? Yeah, that's what it is. /raid. And then we're going to get over there. Make sure you're going and following me on all of the different platforms. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Blaze, Own, Rumble, and Pickaxe. Always Pickaxe. Guys, don't forget about office hours every Tuesday. I love you guys. See y'all later. Bye.
That's a bad look.
That's funny. I'm wearing his underwear.
That's disgusting.
His literal underwear.
Wait a second.
you know.
So Pudge is rating now. That means May left her body.
Good. Oh, crap.
That is slack.
Hey, it was a slow night. I informed him I was leaving. I didn't just I'm a good man. I say goodbye.
What up, Abby?
It's the nerd, my nerd.
What up? How you like the shirt? I got this from Taylor.
Crispy.
Everybody walk around.
What?
If someone walks around with this kind of
That's right, Bud. Right. I'm running back and forth between here and the